Hello everyone and welcome to the new session of the lecture series. And today we'll be discussing and solving the NEET previous year questions from the chapter The Living World. Alright, so let's start with the first question. The first question is they're asking that in the taxonomic categories, okay, which hierarchical arrangement in ascending order? Okay, so they are asking about the ascending order is correct in the case of animals. Okay, so again, let's start with the taxonomic categories. What are taxonomic categories? It is a rank, or you can say a group of organisms. Okay, that are, you can say, grouped together or developed together. Okay, that are grouped together based on their characteristic. Okay, grouped together on what basis? Based on their fundamental or their unique characteristic. Okay, as well as similarities and dissimilarities. Okay, you can write similarities also. Alright, now let's look at the options. First is kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus and species. So again, now let's talk about the taxonomic hierarchy. Okay, stepwise arrangement of the categories. Okay, what is taxonomic hierarchy? If we talk about the taxonomic hierarchy, it is the stepwise arrangement. Stepwise arrangement of different categories, either in ascending or descending order. Okay, so the highest taxon is the kingdom. Then what we have? Okay, this is the highest or the higher taxon. Or we can say this is the highest taxonomic category. After kingdom, what we have? We have phylum. Okay, or you can say division in case of plants. Okay, so division in case of plants and phylum in case of animals. After phylum, the lowermost taxon is class. Then lower to class is order. Then lower to order is family. Then we have the genus. And the lowest most codon is species. Okay, this is the lowest taxonomic category. Okay, so here they are talking about the ascending order. Okay, so option A should be correct. Okay, first we have kingdom, then we have phylum. You can compare it with this. Okay, then we have class. Okay, then order, family, order and family, genus and species. Genus and species. So option A should be the correct answer here. Okay, let's look at the other options. Kingdom and again class. This is wrong. It should be phylum. Then kingdom and order. Again wrong. Okay, then kingdom, order again. Then phylum. Okay, so all the other options are not correct. Option A is the correct answer for this question. The next question is, which one of the following belongs to the family Mucidae? Okay, so options are housefly, firefly, grasshopper and cockroach. Okay, what is the scientific name of housefly? Musca domestica. Okay, this is the scientific name for housefly and it belongs to the family Which family belongs to the family Muscidae. Alright. The other options are not correct. Firefly, grasshopper and cockroaches. So firefly, okay, belongs to Lampyridae. Cockroach belongs to Blattidae. Okay. Whereas the grasshopper belongs to Acridae. Alright. So correct answer is the correct option. Now coming to the next question, which is which of the following is not a taxon? Okay, but a category. Okay, so they are talking about the taxonomic category here. Options are division, polypetally, angiosperms and dicotyledons. Okay, so this is a very straightforward question. The answer is option A. So division is a category. It is not a taxon. Alright. Now next question is, study the 4 statements A to D given below and select the 2 correct ones out of them. Okay. So first let's read the first statement, which is definition of biological species. Okay, was given by Ernest Mayr. Okay, so this is correct. So what did Ernest Mayr did? Ernest Mayr, so he gave the definition of the true species, or you can say true biological species. And how he defined the species as? He said that species are the group of organisms, alright? They are the group of organisms that, okay, can interbreed among themselves. Alright, they can interbreed among themselves. Or he said that they are the group of interbreeding natural population. Okay? And they are reproductively isolated from other groups. And they are reproductively isolated from other such groups. Alright, so this is correct. So option A is correct. Now let's study the option B. Photoperiod does not affect reproduction in plants. Okay, so this option is not correct. The photoperiod, you know, is the response of the plant to the relative length of day and night. Okay. It is associated with the relative length of day and night. Alright. This is clear. Now it does not affect reproduction. This is not correct. It affects reproduction. How it affects reproduction? Okay, if we talk about photoperiod or photoperiodism, it helps to induce flowering. Alright, it helps to induce the flowering. Okay, and once flowering is induced, the plants are said to be in reproductive phase. Okay, so photoperiod affects the reproduction. Alright, so this was about plants. In animals also, photoperiod affects the animals by release of the hormones which are involved in the reproduction. Okay, so this point is clear. The next is binomial nomenclature system was given by Whitaker. Okay, which is wrong. Binomial nomenclature was given by Carolus Linnaeus. Okay, it was given by Carolus Linnaeus. Whitaker gave the 5 kingdom classification. Alright. Now option D is, in unicellular organism, reproduction is synonymous to growth. Okay, so this point is also correct. So what happens in unicellular organism? Reproduction and growth. Reproduction, how it takes place? By binary fission. Okay, one cell give rise to 2 cells. Okay, and both these processes are synonymous. Okay, reproduction can also be said as growth. So this option is correct. So what should be the answer? These are the options: A and C, C and D, A and D, and A and B. Okay, again we'll look at the options. So we have the A and D are correct. Okay, so the answer should be option C, A and D. Alright, now let's move to the next question. Here they are saying biosystematics aims at. Alright, so systematic, what is the definition of systematic? It includes what? Includes 3 things, okay? It includes 3 parameters. First is identification. Then we have the nomenclature, means naming of the organism. Then comes the classification. Okay. In addition to this, systematic includes phylogeny. This is important. And this is how it is different from the taxonomy, because taxonomy includes all these. Okay, identification, nomenclature, and classification. Okay, all of these are included in taxonomy as well. But in addition to this, it also includes phylogeny. Systematics also includes phylogeny. Now, what is phylogeny? Phylogeny is evolutionary relationship. Alright. Relationship. This is clear. Now we'll look at the options. The first option is the classification of organism based on their evolutionary history. Okay, and establishing their phylogeny, okay, on the totality of various parameters from all the field of studies. Okay, this option is correct. Second option is the classification of organism based on broad morphological characters. Wrong. This is wrong. They are talking about morphological characters. Third is identification, arrangement of organism on the basis of cytological characters. Again, this is wrong. Cytological characters includes like chromosome number and all. Chromosome number, structure. Okay. Number, or you can say the structure of the chromosome. Okay, and fourth option, delimiting various taxa of organism and establishing their relationship. So this is also not correct. Okay, so what should be the answer? Biosystematic refers to this, option A. Okay, classification of organism on their evolutionary history. Okay, based on the evolutionary history. Alright, now let's move on to the next question. Here they are saying label of a herbarium sheet. Okay, if you have had a look at the herbarium sheet, there is a label there. Okay, and on that label we mention everything about that plant. The name of the collector, what is its local name, what is the date of collection and all. Okay, so if you look at the label of the herbarium sheet, okay, they're saying the label of the herbarium sheet does not carry information of what? First option is height of the plant. Second option is name of the collector. Okay. Third is local name. Fourth is date of collection. Alright. So this is again a straightforward question. Answer is height of the plant. We don't mention the height of the plant when we are making a herbarium sheet. Alright. Now next question is, which of the following represents the order of horse? Okay, this is also a straightforward question now. We have to select from these options what is the order of the horse, to which order does it belong. Alright, so option are Perissodactyla, then we have Equidae, then we have Cavalus and Ferus. Okay, so the correct answer is option A. This is a very straightforward question. Alright, this should be the correct answer. Now next question is, nomenclature means naming of the scientific, of the living organism. Okay, naming, nomenclature is governed by certain universal rules. Okay, which of one of the following is contrary to the rules of nomenclature? Alright. Now, first option is, first word in a biological name represents the genus name, and the second is the epithet, specific epithet it is saying. Alright. Option B is, biological names can be written in any language. Okay, so this is not true. This is contrary, to the rules of nomenclature. Biological names can only be written in Latin. Okay, why Latin? Because Latin is a dead language. Alright. It is dead language and not subject to change. Okay. And meaning of the word will remain the same. You can also write it's a dead language or not subject to change. The meaning of the word will remain same because it is not evolving. This language has died. Alright. So, this is clear. Option B is incorrect. Option C, when written by hand, the names are to be underlined. This is true. For example, if we take the example of humans, Homo sapiens. Okay, Homo, which is the generic name, generic epithet. Whereas sapiens is the specific epithet. Alright, generic name denotes the genus, whereas specific epithet denotes the species. Okay, so this is correct. And the fourth option is, names are written in Latin and are italicized. Okay, this is also true. Names are written in Latin and either they are underlined or italicized. Okay, so what should be the answer? Option B. We have to select the contrary to the rules of nomenclature. So option B is the correct answer here because it is contrary to the rules of nomenclature. The next question is, match. We have to match column and the column 2 for housefly classification. Okay, and select the correct option using codes provided below. Alright, so these are the options. A option is family. Which is the family here? Mucidae. Okay, so A should be 3. Alright, then B, order. Order is Diptera. Okay, then 1. Class. Class is Insecta. Okay, C should be 4th. Alright, then the phylum. Phylum is Arthropoda. So D should be 2. Alright, now let's look at the options. These are the options. You can have a look at them. Alright, and then what should be the answer? Option D. I've already explained why this is the answer. A3, B1, C4 and D2. Okay, this is what we got here. A3, B1, C4 and D2. Alright. Now coming to the next question. So this is an encouragement statement they are saying. Which is the encouragement statement from the options? First is botanical gardens have the collection of living plants for reference. Okay, so this is true. Second option is herbarium houses dried, pressed and preserved plant specimens. This is also true. Now next option is key is a taxonomic aid for identification of specimen. Okay, so this is also true. Now fourth option is a museum has collection of photographs of animal and plants. So they are saying photographs of animal and plants. Alright. So what should be the correct answer? Option D is incorrect. A museum has collection of photographs of animal and plants, which is an incorrect statement. Okay, now let's come to the next question, which is 11th question. So here they are saying that this entity is scientifically correct, correctly named, correctly printed as per the international rules of nomenclature and correctly described. Okay, so these are the options. Alright. First is E. coli. Full name they are saying is Entamoeba coli, which is not true because full E is Escherichia coli. Okay, it's not Entamoeba. Okay, occurring in the bacterium in the human intestine. Now second is Felis tigris, the Indian tiger, well protected in Gir forest. This is also not true. Alright, either it is Felis catus, which is the scientific name of cat. Okay, and Panthera tigris. This is the scientific name of tiger. Alright. So what is the correct answer? Okay, this we were talking about the option B. Now option C is Plasmodium falciparum. Okay, a protozoan pathogen causing the most serious type of malaria. So this is true. And let's discuss about option 3, Musca domestica, the common house lizard. This is false because Musca domestica is a common house fly. Okay, it is not a reptile. Okay, so what is the answer? This option C is the correct answer. Plasmodium falciparum is a protozoan pathogen causing most serious types of malaria. Alright. Now let's talk about the next question. Here they are saying the common characteristic between potato and tomato will be maximum at the level of their options are order, family, genus and division. Alright. So let's talk about the scientific name of potato and tomato. First we have potato. Okay, scientific name is Solanum tuberosum. Okay, we have to underline this. And then if we talk about tomato, what is the scientific name? Solanum lycopersicum. Alright, this is scientific name of tomato. Now they belong to the genus. Which genus? Solanum. They both belong to the genus Solanum. Okay. Now let's again study the options order, family, genus and division. So if we talk about genus here, okay, they belong, both potato and tomato belong to the genus Solanum. Alright, and it is okay. Now both of them has lot of similarities. Okay, similarity increases as we go downwards, okay, towards the species. Species are very highly specific, okay, whereas the kingdom, which is the highest most category, is very diverse. Alright. So again, if we talk about the genus of the tomato and the potato, both belongs to the same genus. So common characters will also be same. Okay, common characters okay, will be maximum at the genetic level. Okay, at the genus level. All right, what should be the answer? Answer is genus. All right. So what should be the answer? Answer is genus. Okay, genus is the answer. Now coming to the next question, which is this animal is correctly matched with its particular taxonomic category. Okay, the first option is housefly, Musca domestica. Musca is a genus and it is not an order. Okay, what is the scientific name of housefly? Musca domestica. Against human, primata and family. Okay. Option C is cuttlefish, mollusca and class. Alright. And then the last option is tiger, tigris and species. So now we have to select from these options which is correctly matched. Alright. So what should be the answer? Answer option D is the correct answer. Rest are not correct. Okay. So tiger, what is the scientific name? Panthera tigris. Okay, tigris is a specific epithet. And what does it denote? It denotes a species. This is a species. Okay, again here Panthera, we can underline this. Panthera is generic epithet. Okay, or you can say generic name. And what does it represent? It represents the genus. Okay, so option D is correct here. Alright, so let's start with the next question, which is, here they are saying, this aspect of an exclusive characteristic of living things. Alright, so, okay, let's start with the first option, which is, now let's start with the next question, which is, this aspect is an exclusive characteristic of living things. Alright, so they're talking about the characteristic of the living beings. First option is increase in the mass by the accumulation of material both on surface as well as internally. So this option is not correct. Okay. Second is perception of the event happening in the environment and their memory. Okay, so one of the property of living being is the perception. Okay, perception of what? Perception of, you can say, any stimulus. Alright, they can respond to a stimulus, living beings. So this option should be correct. Now increase in the mass from inside only, again not correct. Alright, and fourth option is isolated metabolic reaction occur in vitro, means artificially, which is also not correct. Okay, so what should be the correct answer? Option B is the correct answer. Okay, this we have to, what was the question? This aspect is an exclusive characteristic of living things. Alright, perception. The next question is, species are considered as, okay, rare units of classification devised by taxonomists. Okay, not correct. Option B is artificial concept of the human mind, which cannot be defined in absolute terms. Again, not correct. Species has been defined several times. Okay, it is not an artificial concept. Alright, option C is real basic unit of classification. So this is correct. Species are the basic unit of classification and they are the lowermost taxonomic category. Okay, it is the lowermost taxonomic category. Alright, option D is none of these. Okay, so what should be the correct answer? Option C is the correct answer. Alright, so this was the end of this session. Okay, thank you very much for listening.